Cybertron's history begins not as a random mechanical planet, but as the physical form of the god Primus, the eternal embodiment of light and order in the cosmos. Primus transformed himself into a sentient world to entrap his chaotic brother Unicron, the embodiment of entropy and destruction. From his metallic surface, Primus gave life to the original 13 Primes, unique, godlike Cybertronians, each with distinct functions and artifacts. Leaders like Prima, the first Matrix bearer, Vector Prime, Master of Time, and Solus Prime, the creator of the Forge, whose innovations would define Cybertronian technology. This era, known as the Age of Primes, ended in betrayal when Megatronus, the Warrior Prime, killed Solus Prime and aligned with Unicron, fracturing the 13 and scattering them across the universe. After their departure, Cybertron fell into myth and mystery, evolving through cycles of growth and decay over millions of years. The next major era, the Age of Technology, saw the rise of the Golden Age of Cybertron, a time of immense prosperity, cosmic exploration, and technological wonders fueled by Energon and regulated by the godlike Vector Sigma, the planet's super-intelligent core. The Cybertronian race diversified into numerous subtypes: Seekers, Minicons, Titans, and Combiners, each created for specific labor or defense roles, leading to a rigid caste system enforced by the High Council and the corrupt Senate. This stratified society bred resentment, especially among lower-class Cybertronians like miners and gladiators. In the shadow of that injustice, a miner named D16 rose through the gladiator pits, gaining fame, followers, and eventually adopting the name Megatron as a symbol of revolutionary power, directly invoking Megatronus not as a god but as a statement of defiance. Initially a voice for equality, Megatron's ideology hardened into conquest, founding the Decepticons and seeking to overthrow the ruling elite. Opposing him was Orion Pax, a humble archivist who witnessed the Senate's injustice but chose the path of compassion and leadership. This was seen by the Matrix of leadership and chose Orion to become Optimus Prime. As leader of the Autobots, they desired peaceful life and were willing to fight for it. As war erupted between Megatron's Decepticons and Optimus's Autobots, Cybertron was plunged into the Age of War, a million-year civil war that scorched continents, consumed Energon stores, and corrupted even the original Prime's legacy. Key battles destroyed cities like Kaon, Polyhex, Iacon, and Tiger Pax. Ancient relics like the Space Bridge, the Allspark, and the Matrix were lost, weaponized, or scattered across galaxies. Eventually, as the war consumed the planet's core energy, Cybertron became uninhabitable, forcing both factions to seek energon and refuge off-world, bringing their battle to countless planets, including Earth, where their presence influenced human history and myth. Despite temporary truces and leadership changes such as Rodimus Prime's ascension, Ultra Magnus's military command, and Galvatron's rise through Unicron's corruption, peace never held. In later eras, particularly within the aligned continuity of Transformers Prime, War for Cybertron, and Fall of Cybertron, Cybertron would occasionally be restored through immense sacrifice, using relics like the Forge of Solus Prime or the Matrix itself, only to collapse again due to betrayal, ideological extremism, or invasions by forces like the Quintessence, the Functionists, or ancient threats like Unicron himself. As of the most recent mainline continuity in War for Cybertron Kingdom, Cybertron exists as a war-ravaged world in recovery, its people fragmented across the galaxy, some seeking restoration, others consumed by vengeance or ancient dogma. But through every era, whether in the divine past of the Primes or the post-war ruins of the modern age, Cybertron remains more than a planet. It is a living entity, a divine machine, and the spiritual and literal home of a race caught between creation and destruction, freedom and tyranny, always reflecting the evolving conflict within the Cybertronians themselves.